What up guys, it's the Broke Nerds, and today we're going to be unboxing some Gremlins. You ready for this?
I am.
Alright, now, have you seen these before?
No, I haven't.
Alright, so we got Gizmo, and then for this time we got Ultimate Gremlin.
Okay.
So I like it. I like that they gave him the different candy bars, Coca-Cola, and then he has himself a beer.
Looks like a good full accessory.
Right?
I like the deck of cards he's got.
And then we got good old Gizmo. And I'm curious when we open him, his eyes are kind of freaking me out. We can't even see his eyes, barely. But I mean, I think once we open him, we'll be able to see him a little bit better.
Definitely. It looks like he's got some good accessories there.
I like that he has different faces.
As always, Gremlins is a Christmas movie, just like Die Hard.
Yep. Two best Christmas movies.
Oh, there we go. Looks like we got something with the eyes now.
Oh, yeah. I never even noticed that.
Oh, they have the whole, cast here.
Oh, yeah. Everyone who did everything to help bring it to fruition.
All
That's
right.
cool.
Good for you, Neca.
Yeah. But yeah. We're going to bust these two guys open and take a look. You ready?
Right.
You want to open up that one and I'll open up this one?
Sounds good.
There's just something about the sound of opening up a toy. It takes you back to when you were a kid on Christmas.
Exactly.
Just the sound of the cardboard and the plastic crunching.
With all the paper. Yup.
Okay. Ooh, I didn't even see this. He has himself a cigarette.
Oh, we got a smoker, do we?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, that's a nice cup of Coke.
Huh?
It's got the little straw and the ice cubes.
That looks better than I was expecting.
It does. I feel like this is one of the better Neca lines.
I agree. I think they get more love the horror than anything else. I think this kind of goes with the horror line.
I would agree. I was a fan of the Turtles Universal horror line that they were doing.
That guy?
Yes! Yes.
Those guys will be an unboxing video sometime soon. Have you gotten any of those ones?
I have not. The last thing I got was the Marvel Legends Wolverine.
Okay.
With the Hot Claws. And that was kind of my shining moment right there. I kind of decided a while ago to start getting more figures, kind of help my inner child. Wanted to get the heroes that stood out in my childhood. So he was one of the first ones on my list. And I kept seeing him everywhere, and everyone was able to get him. And I'm like, I wasn't able to get him. So I finally went out to Target, way out there in the middle of nowhere, and they had him. So I scooped them up for like $10.
Ooh.
Yep, little dusty, but still.
What color scheme?
Classic yellow and blue.
Okay.
He's got the Hot Claws variation. So I was like, alright. New Wolverine, not bad.
Oh, the bow and arrow. And it makes out of a paperclip, right?
Yes.
I think.
That is the scariest thing. You can just take off.
I was gonna say, he's like freaking. Oh man, that is horrifying.
Yes. You can't get him out of here.
I like how he comes out a lot easier. Mine has all these little ties on him.
I had just opened a kid's toy at a birthday party.
Yeah.
It took me about 15 minutes to open. It was all taped up, zip tied, very secure. Trumpet.
I don't know. I guess I can go with these ones if you don't want to have the paint rub from moving around. So I guess I can get why they'd make them super tight, but still. pain in the neck to deal with.
Exactly.
I think we got scissors. I'm gonna go get my scissors. Right. Here we go.
Alright, ready to free him.
Dude, that is horrifying.
It really is.
Look at that. That is not a face you want to wake up to in the morning. This is more terrifying than the Gremlins. Like, this should have been the evil variant of Mogwai. Whatever the hell this is.
Just the faceless. And they gotta, somehow you can move your eyes.
I was gonna say, what did the white thing say on it? That tab.
That's what it is. So it's a pull tab so you can
control the
move
eyes.
the eyes themselves.
Ooh.
Which I'd have to say is pretty cool.
I didn't even realize it did that when I was it.
See one of the feds on here. I'd say the paint definitely looks good on Gizmo here.
Not bad. I don't know. I think Gremlin looks like typical Gremlin.
Pretty good. Good size still.
Yeah. Only thing is he going to be a pain to stand up? That's the one thing that Neca disappoints me with, is that they don't come with figure stands.
Yup. At least McFarlane did.
Yeah.
Did a good one on his.
At least McFarlane with his DC figs does the stands, and I think Spawn? Does Spawn come with stands?
I think Spawn does come with stands. I feel like he puts a little more care into the Spawn line. That's his baby. Come on, Gizmo. Gizmo's legs do not move very well, but
well,
he's pretty
do
steady.
Much in the movie.
No, you don't need him for much. Alright.
Gremlin's capable of a little bit of ad crunching. And I think after a little bit of finagling, we might be able to get him to stand up on his own. Maybe. Or he's just going to be tipsy-turvy.
A little bit. Don't look at him too hard.
Here you go, bud. Have the accessory to fit the part. Look at him, I'm going to be best of friends.
Alright, not bad. Pretty good size difference on him, too.
Yeah, just like in the movie. Pretty good.
And they just got the Santa hat just to rest on there for him.
Nice.
His little ear
I'm going to say
hooks.
just pretty easy on that.
Definitely, just kind of sits right on top. It's loose though, so once you gotta make sure he's all sat up.
I didn't see his face, so when I looked over and saw the sad face as I fell off, it was perfect.
We got the sad face.
Is it pretty easy to take the faces on now?
It is. It's just a little 2 pegs. It's gonna make me a liar. Yep. Just pull under the chin. It's got the little 2 pegs that pop right off. So the little faces can just stare right into your soul. And then you can switch them out. Not bad. We got the little smirky.
When he's trying to sneak around, I think.
I'd say that's his talking face.
Yeah, I think so. Or singing, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that might be the singing one.
And then Rambo battle.
Yes, now that one, I am happy they included that.
That's a good one.
Literally one of the best parts of the movie. Rambo! Ooh. Good thing is, his mouth does open and close.
Okay.
I like that.
That's a little feature, but it really does go a long way.
It adds a lot to your figures, just being able to do that open and close action. Head turns, 360 swivel. Neck. It's a little bit tight. Doesn't really want to turn too much, but turns a little bit. I don't know, it seems like with some Necas, some of the joints are tight and some of them are a little bit easier. It's always kind of a
little hit or miss.
Play with it and hope it doesn't snap.
Exactly. Gizmo's definitely got a really good head on him.
Does he have much posability with his arms? Or no bend, right?
No real bend, honestly, but he does have, so the cuff rotates right on his fur. And then he does have a wrist joint too, so it does articulate a little bit for both of his hands.
Right.
So I feel like, again, like we're saying, the more you mess with him, the easier it'll get. He's chubby too, so he's got no ab crunch whatsoever. She's expected.
Gremlin's got a little bit of wrist action. At least one of them does. The other one doesn't really want to move, but this wrist at least moves a little bit. And then I like the ooh. I thought it was just one, but it looks like there's 2 popcorn bags.
Okay.
Just trying to get it. I believe it opens up and it goes over his head. Oh, there we go. Or maybe this one isn't meant to go. Yeah, I don't think this one's meant to go over the head. But got his bag of popcorn, I guess.
It's still pretty good.
Kind of wish maybe there was some popcorn to go with it, or like
a little insert.
Yeah, it'd be nice if there was just like a little insert with like some popcorn to stick out at the top of it. But maybe they're just meant to kind of be on the floor if you do a diorama or something.
Exactly, just kind of in the background, which it's always nice to have a little prop. I'm sure that can have another use for you too.
Could always make our own popcorn to put into it too.
Gizmo is not a fan of holding things.
Good couple of popcorns. And then I think we both were marveling at the Coca-Cola cup. This was actually, I was surprised at the detail level of it. I didn't think it was going to look that good.
Exactly. It's got
the straw and the ice.
That's full bore. No lid either, so you can see right through it.
And I mean, the paint on it even makes it look like when you get a drink and it's like that half kind of white shine from the ice and then the dark of the soda.
Yes.
They even did the art really good on that. I like the paint job they did. And then Brad Bites and Doodah Bar. Obviously Skittles, but I don't know what these are supposed to be.
I don't know. It kind of looks familiar.
With a whipped center.
Maybe like a Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like it with the red and the blue.
I was saying maybe that's supposed to be Three Musketeers ripoff, but I like how they came up with Brad Bites though.
Yes.
Right.
Alright, Gizmo is not good at holding anything, but they're there.
And then we got little 3D glasses you can actually see through.
Alright, pretty good. I can see why people will get 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah.
Have a good setup of them.
I mean, the good thing, at least when it comes with multiple things, you can give them multiple things and make them look a little bit different. Got the cards, so you can do the poker one. I think the poker one was, he had the cards and I think he had the cigarette in the movie.
I think you're right, yep. Get a little table with 3 other of them. Could have them.
Is alcohol?
Oh, it slides out.
Okay. So you can either have full on alky or you already drank it all.
Alright.
I kind of wish this is what they did with the popcorn. If they were able to do something this simple and they hollowed it out. So, of course, it's cheap. Saves them on money rather than doing a full plastic mold. But still, that's cool. At least options.
Definitely. I feel like Stripe over there definitely has a little bit more of the better options in terms of the accessories.
Yeah.
At least he can hold them.
Gizmo's accessories are just basically his faces, which, I mean, makes sense because I mean that's pretty much about the movies and it's his facial expressions.
Exactly, the moving eyes is definitely a bonus. I wasn't able to get him to hold anything. His grip is no, his grip's a little too snug there.
Jeez, man. That's wicked about the eyes.
I really, that's the best thing about that guy right there.
That's pretty cool. I like that. You can change his eyes and make different things.
And I feel like that kind of balances the with the posability there.
Man, this is like super flimsy.
It really is.
Like literally, I feel like I could just snap this. Super, super thin, cheap plastic. A little disappointed on how they made that, but yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying holding wise.
It kind of sits in there.
Not gonna get much from him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you'd have to work it gently to kind of bend that thumb a little bit more open.
Yeah, I mean, I know he plays the trumpet and you know he has like the Rambo scene, but you don't really need any of the accessories he has.
Exactly.
Really, I think the faces are the best and most important part when it comes to Gizmo.
That posability, just more of the reaction from him.
And that he looks good, his facial expressions.
Exactly, and the paint on him looks really good. I love the fact that you can move his ears too.
Let's see, am I gonna break? Were you able to get the Rambo face on him pretty good?
That one I didn't put on him, but I feel like the faces were fitting on there pretty easy.
I don't know. Rambo doesn't want to go on there quite right for me. I'm trying to figure out if it's supposed to go behind the ear or go underneath the face. See how it's kind of...
Yeah.
It even has a tab. So I'm not sure what the tab's supposed to go into unless right there.
That makes sense. Right, I'm trying to remember how it was in the movie.
I don't know. But, Rambo face is definitely playing a little hard to get.
Just a bit, just a bit. Alright, pretty good, pretty good.
And then the true monstrosity lies beneath.
Exactly. Neca knew what they were doing with this collection.
Just need to hear the kind of creepy music in the background.
Vaguely reminiscent horror movie. We'll just top that off.
Yeah, I like its cigarette goes really good in there.
It does.
I thought that would have been more of a tryhard.
I feel like he definitely has a better lineup in the accessories. The nice thing though is Gizmo's accessories are transferable.
True.
So he can definitely rock whatever he'd like.
He can be Rambo.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just gonna rip the bandana straight off and then still the hat. I am the Gizmo now. Maybe not. This hat doesn't want to go on him. Oh, actually, look. That actually goes on kind of well. It goes right behind the ear.
Alright. It looks pretty good on him too.
Yeah. It does actually look kind of transferable. Maybe just kind of position the ears differently, but it looks like you can kind of rock it.
Yeah, same concept there.
Kind of interesting. I guess they do have about the same head, even though she's a lot taller.
Yeah.
Head size wise, I guess they're similar a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say the only difference is the ears are a little bit longer on him.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more thin. He has a little bit of chunky ear right there, and he's just straight thin, but I do like this. I would not have thought that would actually be able to be put on both of them.
Alright, that's pretty good. Does he have any posability in his ears?
The ears will go backwards.
Okay.
You can bend them back a little bit, but...
You can kind of give him that little bit of a panic look.
Yeah.
Alright, not bad.
So I think that's what they do, right?
Yeah, they kind of like fill it up.
And he's like, ah! You could do that. Kind of wish you could kind of make him move up and down, but
yeah,
maybe they don't want him to be like, I don't know. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
That's the thing. As long as we can play with them and they make us smile, they've done their job.
That's really what it's about here. Oh, he's not going to be doing the splits anytime soon.
You're trying to get him to split?
Oh. He's pretty well balanced, though, with his little stumps.
I mean, that's good as long as it's easy to stand him.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Funko, the way he's built. Like, he's very, very stable.
I don't know, this one kind of have to play with, put his head and arm around, but you can get him to stand fairly easy.
Like the ankle pivot there. The real question is if we're going to see a TMNT Gremlins collab. Because they've been doing, like, collabs with TMT with everything.
Dude, even freaking Cobra Kai.
Yep, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, which I thought was a little late, but you know, at least we're getting them.
I do not even get that one. Why? I don't get either of them. Why they go Stranger Things or Cobra Kai unless they just want Netflix to like, throw them some money.
I can see Cobra Kai goes with the 80s, you know, the Karate Kid, TMNT kind of went together, but Stranger Things is a little more out there.
I mean, I guess that's still 80s.
In a way, modern 80s.
But no, I did not even consider that. That would be a cool collaboration. Seeing some TMNT and some Gremlins.
I feel like it would work pretty well.
So then would all the turtles be Mogwais?
I feel like that would work. You could have
different color Mogwai. We already got the bandana, so I mean Raphael right there.
Yeah. Rocksteady and Bebop being the mutated forms and
kind of Mohawk.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this guy's fully top heavy.
Yeah. I was curious if maybe Gremlin accessories might work for him, but it doesn't look like it. It's like they did not give his hands enough spacing.
No, like he can't. I feel like you'd have to do the old water trick and kind of pull his thumb open a little bit. And it looks like Neca did put holes in first stand for him.
So if you wanted to. Gizmo doesn't have that though, but I mean he seemed to be able to stand pretty well.
He's very stable.
But yeah, I'd say that's definitely the only thing missing from these figures is extra hands. Neca's usually pretty good at giving like a ton of extra hands for their figures, so I think that's their #1 hit and miss with these guys is not enough extra hands. The accessories are definitely cool though, but I mean, Gizmo can't even hold any of these. What's the point?
Exactly. That's kind of the big drawback here. Got to make you work for it a little bit harder.
Right. But yeah. All right.
Pretty good setup, all in all.
Yeah. I think overall it's a lot better than what's out there, which is, I mean, I think Funko Pops, and then I think Neca did some early toys around early mid 2000s. I think they came out with a couple. But those ones are all like $100 now, so at least we can get these for a lot cheaper. Exactly.
The 30, 40 bucks is a little bit more reasonable.
25 if you're lucky.
Yep, and at least you got the nice display boxes too. That's my biggest thing. I very much a big fan of the open window boxes.
Yes, I don't like the new Marvel Legends.
I don't know why we have to do things like that. I mean, from what I've seen, people are still swapping figures, and it makes it worse, too.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's ridiculous. But yeah, I do enjoy the open boxes, and the box art's pretty good.
Neca always does a good job.
What does the back of Gizmo say?
Yeah. It's kind of built up a little bit better. See, even in these, they don't really have him holding anything. That was the spear.
Just kind of vaguely holding it.
Yeah, that spear was the only thing I could kind of get him to hold. And then they got the trumpet sitting right next to him.
And I think they have the exact same thing on the back. Gadget salesman looking for a present.
Yep, and I feel like this is the exact breakdown on the back of the movie box.
We need a VHS tape to compare it to.
Yes. You got this nice little backdrop. Just looks like the Chinese alleyway.
Oh, is that the I think that's the, is that the bedroom?
Is it the
or
bedroom?
Is that the alley?
It
looks like both, which is weird. But
it is ominously both.
like this half of it looks like the alleyway, and then this half looks like the dude's bedroom.
Yes.
And I don't think this one was just blue backdrop, just smoke. Oh well, I guess it's just smoking, so just a smoking backdrop.
All right,
nothing really special for this one.
Goes with the rest of the box.
Yeah, but yeah, overall I think pretty good figures for a pretty good price point.
Yeah, not bad at all. Easy to find as well. You don't have to dig too far for these guys.
And the good thing is they've made more, so we can always go into and check out other ones.
Always good to have a good lineup, especially with the Gremlins, such a classic movie. And NECA's good about flushing out their lines, all the horror lines, definitely on the TMNT.
Turtle.
Everyone. The classic horror, which is nice to see them doing like the retro tunes.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it for this video.
Alright.
Got some cool figures. We'll catch you guys next time. Later, guys.